Whenever news surfaces about Indians being deported from the United States, a clear trend emerges. Most of them belongs to states like Punjab, Haryana, Gujarat and Uttar Pradesh. Now this thing has led many to question why North Indians dominate illegal migration and they face higher deportation rate while South Indians rarely appears in such lists. Does that mean that South Indians do not migrate illegally at all? Or do they follow smarter, more strategic migration method that help them avoid deportation? Well, the reality is that South Indians do migrate to the US in very large numbers, but they take a really well-planned, structured and legal approach which drastically reduces their chances of being deported. The differences in migration pattern between North and South Indians are not accidental. They are shaped by factors such as education level, career choice, awareness of legal pathways, and access to opportunities abroad. Understanding why South Indians face fewer deportation requires closer look at why North Indians take high-risk roads, whether South Indians migrate illegally, and what key differences exist in these approaches to move abroad. One of the biggest reasons why North Indians face mass deportation is the deep-rooted migration culture in Punjab, Haryana, and Gujarat. These states have a long history of migration, particularly to Western countries like the US, Canada, and UK. Having a family member settled abroad is seen as a status symbol, and many younger men or women are under a lot of pressure from their families and communities to move overseas. In Punjab, owning land or running a business is not considered enough. Having a relative in Canada or the US is a sign of success. Now, this social pressure pushes many to take risky routes, even if it means entering a foreign country illegally. The demand for migration agents, what they call is dalal, in these states is extremely high, leading to thriving illegal human trafficking industry. Another major reason behind high deportation from North India is the prevalence of fake travel agents who scam desperate migrants by offering them illegal pathway to the US. In Punjab and Gujarat, thousands of unlicensed agents operate openly, promising a 100% guaranteed entry into the US for just 40 to 50 lakh rupees. These smugglers convince people to sell their land, mortgage homes, and take massive loans to fund their journey. Many migrants are tricked into thinking that they will find very easy work in America only to be caught at the border, detained, and deported. Since these human trafficking networks are deeply established in North India, it naturally results in higher deportation from these states when US authorities crack down on illegal migration. Another factor is that many Indians falsely apply for asylum in the US, claiming that they face political or religious persecution in India. Some claim that India is unsafe for them, while others fabricate stories of caste-based discrimination to gain refugee status. However, now the US immigration officials have become stricter about verifying these claims, leading to more asylum rejections and immediate deportation. In contrast, South Indians rarely apply for asylum in a very fraud way, which keeps them from appearing in deportation statistics. Perhaps the biggest reason North Indians are frequently deported is that they overwhelmingly use the Mexico's donkey route to reach the US illegally. This involves flying to South American countries like Ecuador, Brazil, or Bolivia, then traveling north through Colombia, Panama, Central America, and then Mexico before attempting to cross the US-Mexico border. Now, this is one of the most dangerous migration routes in the world, filled with extreme risks such as cartel violence, kidnapping, deadly jungle crossing, and brutal US border patrol enforcement. Many die from starvation, drowning, or dehydration, while others get caught and deported. Since North Indians dominate this particular route, they make up a large percentage of Indian deportees. On the other hand, when we talk about South Indians who migrate to the US, they do it in a very different way, prioritizing legal and structured migration method. While some South Indians do attempt illegal immigration, their approach is far more calculated and less risky, leading to fewer arrests and deportation. Unlike North Indians, South Indians focus more on education and skill-based migration, which helps them secure jobs legally. The H-1B visa program, which is primarily work visa for Indian professionals in the US, is really dominated by South Indians, particularly from Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka. Over 70% of all H-1B visas issued to Indians go to South Indians, allowing them to move to the US without risky illegal entry or deportation. Another key reason South Indians face fewer deportation is that they are less likely to fall for migration scam or rely on fake agents. South Indian families tend to be well informed about visa rules and prefer legal pathways such as work visa, student visa, and business visa. Instead of paying 40 to 50 lakh rupees to smugglers, many South Indian students choose to study in the US first and then transition to work visa or green card. Even those who fail to get a US visa often take a very risky route by going to Canada first, where they apply for permanent residency or US visas legally. Since Canada has an easier immigration system, South Indians use it as a stepping stone to reach the US without taking extreme risk. Another major reason why South Indians rarely appear in deportation lists is that they avoid fake asylum claim. Unlike many North Indian migrants, South Indians do not falsely claim political persecution or religious threat. Since asylum fraud is one of the biggest reasons for deportation, avoiding it means South Indians are less likely to be arrested or sent back. Now, if you see, the main difference between North Indian and South Indian migration strategies is clear. North Indians often rely on human smugglers, take dangerous illegal routes, and use fake asylum claims, which leads to higher deportation rates. In the meantime, South Indians prioritize legal migration through work, study, and safer pathways, making them less likely to be deported. This difference is not due to luck or any coincidence. It's a result of education, awareness, and smarter decision making. As the US tightens its immigration policy, deportation of North Indians will continue to rise, while South Indians will keep migrating successfully through legal methods. The Mexico route is becoming more dangerous, and the US authorities are rejecting asylum claims faster than ever. If the Indian government cracks down on human trafficking and educates people about safer migration options, North Indians might begin adopting the strategic approach of South Indians, leading to better outcomes for everybody out there. The big question remains: should India do more to stop human trafficking, or should better legal pathways be created for migrants? Should people be educated on risk of illegal migration, or is it responsibility of the US to create fairer immigration policy? The future of Indian migration depends on how both governments handle these pressing issues. Do let us know what you think.